2025 have been my year and not my year at the same time in so many ways. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am Pooja Acharya, a UGC creator in India aiming to build a stable UGC business and earn consistent income out of it while also doing a lot of my other passions. So I'm not really a full-time UGC creator. I'm like a part-time but not part-time because I have a lot of part-time jobs than full-time. I don't think I have a full-time job. So this video is all about reflecting what happened in 2025, what didn't happen, what were my major goals, what in my vision board came true and what didn't, and why it didn't as well. But disclaimer, I had set myself a major UGC goal this year, but I failed at it. And it took a toll on my mental health. So we'll be talking about that as well. And we'll also be planning new goals for the upcoming year 2026 and also set up my vision board. So come along, let's do it together. So I'm gonna be looking at my vision board and also my gallery and sort of review through all of the things that I have done, I have achieved that I might have forgotten. So I had followed my goal based on 12-week per year strategy, which is like a goal achieving strategy where you consider 3 months to be 1 quarter, or like 1 quarter is like the entire year for yourself. So you just see 3 months as one whole year, and then the next 3 months is the next new year, and the next 3 months is like the next year. So each quarter is like a new year. I think it's also one of the best strategy where you don't consider Q4 or like the end of the year season to be one time where you sort of pour everything, every energy into just achieving that goal in the last moment. I think dividing that entire goal into 4 different years or 4 different quarters is like much easier and would just make your life more interesting. So that's why I chose 12-week per year format, and I had 8 different areas. It's a mixture of UGC, social media, and also my other passions, along with some of my personal hobbies and spiritual, health, mental, workouts, all of those included. So I'm not gonna go in great detail, so we'll be only focusing on social media and UGC mainly, and also maybe I would just put here in 2 personal goals that I had set for myself. So under my UGC business category, I had 3 major goals. That was to make consistent income at least 30 to 40k per month just by doing brand collabs. I didn't do that. Maybe I just hit the target once, but it was not like consistent. So I think I would give half. I'm just gonna keep it here. That means like it's achievable, but I didn't achieve it yet. So I'm gonna also be moving that goal to 2026. And the second one was to create digital products just for free, because I am like a very theoretical person. Whatever I gain experience from, whatever I study, I like to put it in a PDF and just show it to the world. So I did a lot of free product and templates as well. So that is like plus, so I did achieve it. And the last one was to read 10 business related books by the end of the year. I didn't read 10, but I think I read 2 or 3, which is like right here. And coming to UGC social media goals, one of my goals was to grow my Instagram followers to 800 followers by the end of the year, which did happen. I'm still stuck at 400 followers, but then it's okay. We are gonna keep that as the main focus for the upcoming year. And the second one was to grow my YouTube channel. I didn't really grow it. I just opened it, which is like a plus, so we're gonna take it slow. I think 2025 year has been more like, you know, keeping that foundation for all the goals that I had to achieve. So it's like how building a house or an apartment requires to build a foundation first. On top of that, the building or the house goes. It's like that. So 2025 is like the foundation, and probably 2026 will be where the house is constructed. I think I've set all of the base that I need to achieve the goals that I intend to achieve. And coming to my personal goals or hobbies, I had my financial goal to save 5 lakh by the end of the year, which is nowhere close, so let's not talk about it. And then I had to do self-cares every week, which I probably did most of the weeks, but then when my mental health sort of started to deteriorate, I think I didn't focus on that much, which will not happen. And then I had to read 5 to 10 books, which again I don't think I did. Practice mindfulness and gratitude, which I'm glad I did it, but I mostly did that in the last 3 months. And then I had a lot of other goals to learn new hobbies every 3 to 4 months. I think this year I didn't learn a new hobby per se, but I continued I was interested in crocheting. I did that, but nothing else, I suppose. I had set up a major goal for UGC, that is to make consistent income, but I did write 30 to 40k here. But in mid-June, June, I guess, I got this major idea to scale my UGC business into one that would pay me 1 lakh per month consistently just by doing brand collabs, which was like an utter flop. Like, I don't even know why I did that. I was so passionate when I started it, but as months passed, I could see no real progress out of it. And at some point, I just gave it off because it was really, really taking a toll on my mental health because I couldn't focus on just my UGC business while I had so many other jobs that I had to focus on. So it was like a grand failure. So this was all like the goals that I had written down. Now coming to my vision board, oh my god, one major vision that came true is that one. Yup. I got myself a Sony camera. I mean, I didn't even consider that I would get it. Can you even see that? Yeah, that is mine. I didn't even plan for it. I think getting this camera also taught me one major important life lesson that I would say, that to trust the timing beyond anything. Like since the start of Jan 2025, I was always eyeing to buy this camera, but I just couldn't get it because of a lot of financial constraints that I got in between. And then in like the last month, that is December, I just bought it out of nowhere. And I was like, wait, I have been trying to get this camera like for the entire year, and I was about to give up the thought of even buying it, and I just bought it. I don't know, I have like absolutely no words. That is like the strongest lesson 2025 taught me, that is to just trust the timing. Just do what you want to do, move on, not to sort of regret anything, just move on and trust the timing. It's gonna come to you. If it's meant for you, it is gonna come to you. Other than that, I had driving. I even had a car picture, which was like, that is also one of the visions that had come true. I had to take myself on solo dates, which I didn't do it, never mind, but we're gonna do it this year. But then my major target was UGC and to get 10k followers, which again didn't happen, but just also a reminder that it is not like an achievable goal, it's like a progressive goal. We are retaining all of those progressive goals for 2026 as well. These were my 2025, which was like a beautiful year, and just taking a moment to thank everything that happened in 2025. Doesn't matter if it was sad, doesn't matter if it was a failure. I would consider it as a stepping stone for my entire life that is in front of me. So thank you 2025, and thank you to all of you for joining me in this journey until this year. And let's move on to the most exciting part, that is setting my goals for 2026. I think I'll be following the same 12-week per year structure for 2026 as well, where I divide my entire goal into 4 quarters, and in each quarter I would have my own monthly goals that I want to achieve, and there's like this consistent momentum that happens throughout the year. I think some of my goals are pretty much the same, but I think I would, rather than adding any more goals, I think I want to reduce the volume of the goal so that it is not as overwhelming and I wouldn't feel that pressure like I did in 2025. I'm also asking ChatGPT to sort of help me with my major UGC business reboot goal. So I'm gonna just put all of my visions randomly and without thinking if I can achieve. That is secondary, but first I'm gonna just put it in there. So I'm gonna take a moment to imagine, envision myself, like what would be my version of 2026, and then based on that I pick out goals, and I'm gonna write it in a way like I have already achieved it. Like suppose if my goal is to achieve 30 to 40k per month consistent income goal, then I would write it like I've already achieved it. Like I am earning 30 to 40k per month consistently by doing UGC collabs. So that is how I would form those statements. So I will also be following the same 12-week per year pattern for 2026 as well. So I have brainstormed all of the big goals that I want to achieve, and out of that I have sort of envisioned how my end of the year 2026 would look like, and based on that I have chosen major goals for myself. And out of all of these so many goals, I'm going to be choosing just 3 goals for the next 12 weeks that I'm going to be focusing entirely on just these goals for the next 12 weeks to get consistent inbound deals, at least 3 per month that are high paying and that are retainers, or that are retainers. So I'm gonna be consistently focusing on this one goal. That is, my entire focus is to get those inbound deals. I'm gonna put that outbound because inbound doesn't really make much sense. And then we'll come to how I'm gonna break it down into weekly tasks or everyday tasks. Second goal is to grow my community on Instagram. I've written 10 for the next 12 weeks, so that will be my end goal. But let's see how bad I can do it, because I have set a major goal, but let's see. And then the third one is to build a personal identity on YouTube with 1K subscribers. Along with that, I'm gonna put one more goal, that is start making digital products that I can sell. So I'm gonna put like digital products and templates, and I'm gonna earn 10 to 20K out of it every month. So these are my major goals. I'm gonna divide it to weekly tasks and everyday tasks that I want to do to achieve all of this. Now I'm gonna look at each of these goals and ask myself, what can I do in the next 12 weeks that's gonna move me closer to the major goal that I want to achieve. I'm also trying to keep it as specific and as measurable as possible. Like now I'm gonna go very, very deep into what I'm gonna be doing every single week. I'm gonna keep it rough, but then as I move forward, the weekly goals is gonna also change along with how far I've come. So for now, it's gonna be just a rough idea of what my week would look like. Alright, I had like a major good time doing out all of my goals and what I have to do every single week. 4 goals that I've set, and for each of these goals, I have also set what I'll be doing each week, and if there is something I can do every single day, then I have even written that down as well. But apart from that, I also have some other personal goals, that is like habits, skincare, taking myself out on solo dates. All of these are like the other goals that I also want to keep it in mind. It's not like a goal, but it's more like a habit that I want to also include in this busy schedule that I have. So starting from January, my major goal for UGC and social media is to reboot my entire UGC business and focusing more on the business aspect of it. I'm gonna be talking more about that in my next video. I don't know if it's posted. If it is, do check out the link right here or anywhere. And since you're already here, don't forget to like and subscribe for my YouTube channel and expect more of such personal life updates, UGC contents from this page. Now let's go make our vision board for 2026. And guess whose vision board is done? Oh my god, it looks so pretty. Wait, let me show you. Look at that. You all, that is my vision board. That just basically has everything that I want to achieve in 2026. I absolutely love how it turned out and sort of says everything about my goals. So these are basically focused on my UGC goals, and these are some of my personal goals and academic goals that I want to achieve. So I'm gonna save it and put that as my wallpaper. More than working towards our goals, doing our weekly tasks, I think it has a lot to do with the mindset that we have. Like half the time, it's the mindset that we manifest that the goals would come true. So we are having loads and loads of positive mindset this year. I am gonna be having a CEO mindset. Like my entire focus is going to be on building, rebooting, reworking, learning a lot of UGC and scaling that UGC and doing everything that I can to achieve my UGC business. So this would be my quote for the first 12 weeks, that is quarter 1. If you have low energy, reduce the volume, not the consistency. So this, I'm gonna be living by it, and we are getting into that CEO energy once more. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to see your vision board come true, and do let me know what are your goals, what are your dreams that you want to achieve in the comment section below. And remember, we are in this together. Bye bye.